Hey, Crown Content Publications followers, viewers, and supporters. Thank you guys for tuning in again to another segment with the Crown Content Publications YouTube channel, where publishing and marketing meet, of course. To learn more about our mission to service authors and freelancers just like you in the year of 2022, be sure to visit our website, www.contentcrownpublications.com. This is also where you can find information on how you can become a guest on our podcast show. Our YouTube channel is not our podcast show. We have a separate podcast show, and the link will be listed in the description section. If you like the title of this video podcast discussion segment, go ahead and give me a like, and you're going to want to subscribe in 2022. Trust me, because if this is where publishing and marketing meet, then we're not only helping marketers and writers and poets. That means we help small businesses and freelancers too. That's right. You're probably wondering how. A big part of starting your own business, becoming an entrepreneur, and remaining an entrepreneur is definitely going to be support. We've talked about networking and business pitches and things like this, branding on other segments, but this segment is a key factor too, because you 9 times out of 10 through a pandemic, through inflation and things like this, are going to be seeking funding and support for your business, organization, or ministry. Okay, even if you're an entrepreneur, freelancer, you're going to be probably seeking some support, and there is the good news, a lot of support out here for you guys that are pretty much self-made, pretty much go-getters. You're getting it all on your own. And then I have some news for you, because you guys probably saw I did a segment on tips for homeschool parents already. Okay, if you haven't got to look at that, check that out. That one was more like as far as how you can make it happen while you work, but I do plan on doing one here soon, if not today, about some plans, when it comes to how Crown Publishing Content will be helping you homeschool parents out there. I can throw this in here really quick. If you guys are, even for the summer, because like some of us parents plan on continuing our lesson plans into the summer with our children because they miss so much during those virtual learning periods. If you need help with curriculum planning and things like this, this is something Crown Publishing Content also assists with. It doesn't matter what subject it is. Well, I can say I'm limited to just like the basics, math, language arts, algebras, and things like that. But when it comes to the actual curriculum plan, what we can do is get together a whole, it depends on what you're willing to pay for. If you want to pay for 6 weeks of curriculum planning, or have me do it every 6 weeks, I can do that for you. If you want, maybe every 3 months or even a year. A year is probably going to look different. A year's price of curriculum planning from 6 weeks is going to look different. But just imagine not having to, do this stuff on your own. Your hands are already full. You have to work. So you can pay people like Crown Publishing Content to get this curriculum development guides for you together. We can email or mail you packets. We're also going to have workbooks and things like this available for you homeschool parents out there. So y'all are going to want to like and subscribe to the Crown Content Publications YouTube channel in 2022. If you're already a subscriber, of course, we appreciate your support thus far. We appreciate you guys that have been helping us to slowly grow our podcast show as well. Our listeners are definitely starting to grow, of course. And remember, if you want information on how to become a guest on our podcast show, because see, like for example, this is the month of April, and we would love to talk to either parents of autistic children or therapists who help autistic children, because April is Autism Awareness Month. April is also sexual assault awareness month, and it's also National Poetry Month. Okay, if you're already subscribed to this channel, then you know we've been busy pretty much just shedding awareness sharing awareness, shedding light on the meaning of and the reverence that we chose to give, to all three different dedications. So we appreciate you guys' support thus far. So you saw the title of this video, of course, and it said Grants 2022 Grant Opportunities. And these opportunities will pretty much be if you are a visual artist out there, a script writer out there, a poetry writer, artist pretty much of any kind, filmmaker, and maybe author, then the resources I'm about to share with you guys, I'll give you a second, get you a pen and journal, pause this video real quick because you'll want this information. I'm only going to share so much right here on my channel weekly, but if you would like a grant funding consultation where we can pretty much our team of researchers can draft a grant list specifically for the career field or business that you're in. That way you're not wasting your time applying for grants that, have nothing to do with, because I don't know if y'all know that part when it comes to applying for grants, right? For example, I may have talked to a few recently, and I'm not going to say it was a waste of my time. It definitely let them know I'm a small business out here trying, but maybe you have to read and read the details and specifics of what they are looking for, what type of business you have to be, what type of qualifications. Some may provide grant funding and you're a sole proprietor. Some you may have to be a nonprofit. Some you may have to be a limited liability corporation. So that is something that I advise you guys to check out. Even the ones I'm about to share, go to these websites and check this stuff out and make sure you read the details, because I'm just trying to save you time. You don't want to be setting up meetings and phone calls with these people to see if you can get approved for grants that you don't even qualify for, okay? But that's what a grant consultation with Crown Publishing Content is going to look like. Visit my website, www.crowncontentpublications.com. It's going to list the phone number, the hours of operation that I do take calls for book publication services and for business consultations. Because this can also look like us preparing or helping you to write your business plan, okay? Book that consultation. So for the grant funding consultations, they're going to have their fees. And then for the book publication services consultations, those are going to have their fees. And we wouldn't charge fees if we don't feel like we don't have valuable information to give you guys. As a matter of fact, the success rates, the amount and level of people that call back just saying, look, they actually got calls back from the grants that were on our list that they applied to. So just to get a response is great, but to get approved is even better. And we do have a high success rate of people getting approved. So I just wanted to put that out there. www.crowncontentpublications.com. Scroll down to the middle of my webpage there. It's going to give you just, I guess, a few more details, some information about how a grant consultation meeting would go, how long it's going to be, how much it would cost. In the meantime, maybe you can't afford my consultations and you want to like and subscribe to this channel where you can get, a limited amount of resources and information pertaining to grants for your small business or organization in 2022. So as mentioned, the ones that I'm about to go over, like I said, are pretty much for like writers, artists, content creators, and things like this. Okay, guys. Even based off of some of the information I'm going to be giving on my channel when it comes to, expanding our knowledge about what applying for a grant is going to look like. A lot of you guys are going to find out that you can actually get more help when you expand your business services, when you register your businesses the right way. Like some of these grants, you're going to need to be a registered business. The EIN number is not going to be enough. You're going to need that business bank account. I didn't say all of them are going to be this way, but all I'm advising is that you read the qualifications per grant referral, okay? Because we don't make the qualifications. We don't even promise you that you're going to get a call back or approved. What we did admit is that there's a high success rate when people take our advice, you know what I mean, when it comes to applying for them. And that's what these consultations are going to be important for, okay? Yes, we are content writers. We are a publication services business. So if you're going to need help writing that business plan or even creating the perfect essay to submit to a grant funder, you're going to want to contact Crown Content Publications, okay? If you're looking for promotion, all of our podcast segments for the year 2022, our podcast segment interviews with entrepreneurs and small businesses are going to be absolutely free. In case you are new to this channel and you haven't heard the word, we have been sharing this on our website and social media pages. I will go ahead and share my IG again in the description section. It's been a minute since I shared it, but I want you guys to have it, because one thing I have been preaching is that we are not seeking popularity, but authenticity. We're looking for businesses to call us who are serious about their business, who are serious about growing, who are serious about expanding their knowledge about what an entrepreneur is going to look like, even if they're just getting started or even if they've been an entrepreneur for years. You can have been an entrepreneur for years, guys, but once again, it's 2022. We're seeing things across the globe we never seen before, and we just like people to keep their minds open before giving up. Like, how about we grow with each change? Because every change is not going to be in our control when it comes to laws, regulations, and mandates. Okay, a lot of what the people in the higher power seats do and put into effect is to try to keep the spread of COVID down and keep the protection of civilians for the most part in mind, okay? So we can't control all of that, what goes on in politics and stuff all the time, but what you can control is yourself as an entrepreneur. What you can control is getting that website traffic increase for your business. Things like this, you know? And doing what's best for you and your family when it comes to your survival during such, what do I call them? Tedious, such crazy times right now, okay? So, I want to name a few global grants. This means you can be anywhere in the world pretty much to apply, okay? Once again, if you would like a consultation that's going to look more like us sending you grants that are more specific for your field of work, maybe you're a landscaper, maybe you're a sanitation worker, you have your own business, maybe you're a locksmith, maybe you're a barber, maybe you're an artist, maybe you're a do-it-yourselfer and you have a whole business, right? Remodeler somehow, hair salons, and you have your own salon or you have your own chair in a salon. You're still considered an entrepreneur, and maybe you want a more personal one-on-one consultation so you can get direct access. Save yourself some time in 2022. Get direct access to a list of funders that are looking to assist people like you in your specific category of business. So, number one here, guys, blavity.org Growth Fellow. BLAVITY.org Growth Fellow. This can be applied for globally. It is a grant. It's for black entrepreneurs, black-run businesses with retail product or service offerings, okay? Black small businesses with at least 2 employees and black creatives like journalists, artists, and storytellers. This grant amount will be up to $10,000. The deadline is the 30th of April. And how you can apply is going to www.blavity.com/become. So the deadline, like I mentioned there, guys, is 4/30/2022. It's specifically targeting black entrepreneurs, black-run businesses with retail product or service offering with at least 2 employees, as mentioned. This can be a journalist or artist, storyteller. Okay. Number 2, atomic grants. Atomic grants. ATOMIC grants is also global. That means anybody around the world can apply. Atomic grants are available to those who identify as a woman and are at least 21 years or older. You can live anywhere in the world as long as you have a way to receive the money digitally and you are connected via email and social media. The amount being awarded for this grant is $1,500. The deadline is going to be May 31st, 2022. Then again, August 31st, and then 11/30. So November 30th. So I guess they'll be doing this quarterly throughout the year. It is for $1,500. You have to be a woman 21 years or older, and as long as you have a way to receive the money digitally, they're willing to talk to you, okay? You're going to go to www.passioncollective.com. All right, the deadline, once again, the first deadline is going to be May 31st. passioncollective.com. All right, and then there's another one that's global called 100plusaccelerator.com. I'm sorry, that's not the website. Sorry, 100 plus accelerator. So 100 plus sign accelerator. Okay, this is also another global grant. You can be anywhere in the world to apply. It delivers 6 months of remote programming and training to accelerate the collaboration and growth of cohort companies in addition to pilot alliance with their partner companies. You will receive support from a global team champion, access to mentor networks, and up to $100,000 toward pilot execution. This deadline is also April 30th, 2022. So that website is going to be www.100accelerator.com. Digital Lift Grant for nonprofits. So if you're a nonprofit, listen up. I'm on grant number 4. Digital Lift Grant for nonprofits. This is going to be extended to anybody in the US, UK, Canada, and Australia. This grant is to help nonprofits with digital transformation through grant funds to fund SaaS or other software. $1,000 is the amount. The deadline is April 30th, 2022. The website to apply is digital-lift.org/grants, and then another slash after the word grants. Giving Joy Micro Grant is also a global grant. That means you can apply from anywhere in the world. This grant is for $500 and the deadline is June 30th, 2022. www.givingjoygrants.org/grants. Okay, this deadline is June 30th, 2022. www.givingjoygrants.org/grants. This is available to women 18 and older. You can use the grant to start a new business or expand your existing business. So this one, 18 and older, you can use it to start a new business or expand your existing business. And usually if it's the type of grant funder that is willing to grant you money to start a business, you're definitely going to need a business plan. Let me give that tip for you guys that are thinking of starting a new business, or maybe you're already in business or you're thinking to start a new one. It just saves you a lot of time if you plan to begin to get proactive with applying for grants in 2022 for your business, which is a very smart idea. Stimulus checks, unemployment, and tax refunds don't last forever, okay? So not only do you need to be productive in your business, you're probably going to need assistance with even getting to the level of becoming productive. What are you going to need? You're going to need a business plan on hand at all times. A very concise and professionally written business plan that goes into extreme details of your mission, your goals, and what you want to see this business become. If it's a new business, if it's an existing business, just really going into detail in your business plan of what your goals were when you started, how you've been doing, how you can do better if you get help, things like that. And once again, Crown Publishing Content can help you with things like professional portfolios if you're a model or a photographer, or you're just looking to get in a professional position altogether. We can help you with that professional portfolio. It can be digital or tangible, like a PDF copy. And then we can help with the business plans. Okay, so keep that in mind. www.crowncontentpublications.com to find more information and learn how to contact us. You can use the grant to start a new business. As I said, you can also use the grant to start or expand a nonprofit, non-governmental organization, charity, or propose a specific activity or project you would like to implement. This grant is $500. The deadline is 6/30/2022. And once again, that website is givingjoygrants.org/grants. If you are a podcaster out there who may have a podcast show on Google Podcasts specifically, you're going to want to listen up to this one, okay? Google Podcast Creator Program 2022 is the name of this grant funder. It is global, so anybody in the world with a Google Podcast show channel or station, I should say, can apply to this grant. Google Podcast Creator Program provides independent audio makers from around the world with the resources, skills, and creative communities that make podcast production more productive and innovative. This grant is going to be for $15,000. The deadline is April 25th. The website is training.prx.org/program. Okay? training.prx.org/program. Okay? $15,000 grant if you have a Google Podcast show already. This is going to help you become a better independent audio maker, and provide you with resources, skills, and creative communities that make podcast production more innovative. So, okay, I'm going to share one more with you guys, but this is what a grant resource consultation with Crown Publishing Content. Let's say you tell me you're a podcaster, just like we explained details about that Google Podcast grant for $15,000. We may have a list of other ones, but the deal is you're going to have to contact us, set up a grant resource consultation. This is going to be 45 minutes. You're going to talk to us about the specific type of entrepreneur you are, small business you have, nonprofit or organization you have, and we can provide you with resources and referrals. It's very simple. I can't make it any simpler than that for you guys. You want to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel, because just like I'm sharing random grant referrals today, tomorrow it could be specifically for minorities or youth or authors or mechanics, like that. We love what we do as grant researchers. We love what we do when it comes to helping people on the publication consultation services sides for authors and poets, and on the business sides for entrepreneurs of all sorts. Okay, guys, I'm going to share one more with you just because we love you guys that much. Show Us Grant by Getty Images and Dove. This is a global grant, which means anybody in the world can apply. The deadline is April 30th, 2022. Most of the ones you guys just heard me name, the deadline is between April 17th, which is practically today, and the 25th of April, and the 30th, all the way through the 30th of April. So through the end of April, any of these that you guys are hearing today, you might want to go ahead and jump on and apply. If you need writing services of any sort or help preparing the documents you're going to need to turn in these forms, you're going to want to contact us at Crown Content Publications. ContentCrownPublications.com, okay? This grant is for $5,000. Judges will be looking for submissions which shatter stereotypes and conventions celebrating women and aging. They wish to honor the full spectrum of diverse experiences, showing that beauty has no age limit. All experiences are valid, welcome, and appreciated. Judges will give particular consideration to photographers and videographers who are depicting authentic stories of women, films, and non-binary individuals in their local communities. $5,000 grant. How do you apply for this grant? grants.gettyimages.com. Okay. The deadline is 4/30/22, and the funders are Getty Images and Dove. Okay. Because it's not like, once again, y'all can't go look up these things, but it just saves you a lot of time. We have this stuff already prepared if you do go ahead and book a grant resources consultation. Only you know your small business, only you know yourself as an entrepreneur and what you're going to need in 2022 to keep moving forward. So nobody can make the decision to contact us but you. Nobody can share this video with a friend who could use my grant referral consultations but you, okay? And don't forget to like and give this video a subscribe. You're also going to want to tell your friend to do the same thing. Another grant I'm about to list here, guys, is for residents of Africa only. Africa Prize for Engineering Innovation, for example. The website is going to be grant/networking. I'm sorry. That's the category. The website is www.raeng.org. .uk/global. This deadline is not till July 19, 2022. And the lead applicant must be a citizen of the country in a sub-Saharan African area. Applicants must have developed or be in the process of developing a new technological innovation. Applicants should have the ambition to take a leading role in creating a new business to commercialize this innovation. So it's called, this grant is called Africa Prize for Engineering Innovation. You have to be a citizen of Africa. And the website, once again, is www.raeng.org.uk/global. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in to another segment with the Crown Content Publication Services family. We're publishing and marketing me. I gave a ton of information about what a grant resources consultation is going to look like for those of you that are interested. So it is going to be, very essential that you visit the website and go ahead and call our business number and set up a consultation so that we can get on the ball with gathering you grant resources and referrals specifically for your type of work as an entrepreneur. Thank you guys, and until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video.